Imagine walking through a beautiful Japanese town. The streets are clean. The houses are still standing. The gardens are overgrown but intact. There are schools, train stations, shops, and temples. Yet almost nobody lives there anymore. Across Japan, entire neighborhoods are disappearing. Thousands of homes sit empty. Some villages have more abandoned houses than occupied ones. And in certain places, there are more elderly people than children. How did one of the world's most advanced countries end up with so many empty places? And what does this reveal about the future of modern societies? This is the story of Japan's disappearing communities. Chapter 1: The Country That Built a Miracle. To understand why Japan is becoming empty, we first need to understand how Japan became successful. After World War II, Japan faced devastation. Cities had been destroyed. The economy was shattered. Millions of people struggled to survive. Yet within a few decades, Japan achieved something extraordinary. The country transformed into an economic superpower. Companies like Toyota, Sony, Honda, Panasonic, and Nintendo became globally recognized. Japanese manufacturing became famous for quality and innovation. The economy expanded rapidly. Cities grew. People moved to urban centers. Life expectancy increased. Living standards improved dramatically. For many years, Japan appeared unstoppable. But beneath the success, a demographic problem was quietly emerging. Chapter 2: The Baby Shortage. Every country needs new generations. Children eventually become workers. Workers support businesses. Businesses generate taxes. Taxes support society. But Japan began having fewer and fewer children. The decline started decades ago. As cities expanded and living costs increased, many couples delayed marriage. Others chose not to have children. Housing became expensive. Education costs rose. Work hours remained demanding. Many young adults struggled to balance careers and family life. Over time, birth rates continued falling. Today, Japan's birth rate is among the lowest in the world. The population is no longer replacing itself. Each generation is becoming smaller than the one before it. Chapter 3: The Aging Nation. Japan is now one of the oldest societies on Earth. Millions of citizens are over the age of 65. People are living longer thanks to excellent healthcare and high living standards. This is a remarkable achievement. But it also creates challenges. An aging population means more retirees, fewer workers, higher healthcare costs, greater pressure on government budgets. Many rural communities are especially affected. Young people leave. Older residents remain. Eventually, entire neighborhoods lose their younger generations. Schools close because there are not enough students. Businesses close because there are not enough customers. Public transportation becomes difficult to maintain. Slowly, communities begin to fade away. Chapter 4: The Rise of the Empty House. Japan has a unique word for abandoned homes: Akiya. The term refers to vacant houses left behind when owners move away or pass away. Across the country, millions of these homes now exist. Some are located in small villages. Others sit surprisingly close to major cities. Many are structurally sound. Some are even beautiful traditional homes. Yet nobody wants them. Why? Because demand is concentrated in large cities. Most young people move toward Tokyo, Osaka, Yokohama, and other urban centers. They leave smaller towns behind. As populations shrink, property values often fall. In some regions, houses can be purchased for extremely low prices, sometimes for less than the price of a used car. Yet even then, buyers remain scarce. Chapter 5: Why Tokyo Keeps Winning. One city plays a major role in this story: Tokyo. The Tokyo metropolitan area is one of the largest urban regions on Earth. It attracts workers, students, entrepreneurs, and companies. The best opportunities are concentrated there. Young people move to Tokyo seeking education and careers. When they leave their hometowns, many never return permanently. This creates a cycle. More people move to cities. Fewer people remain in rural areas. Services disappear. Even more residents leave. The cycle repeats. As a result, some villages are shrinking year after year.
Chapter 6: The Abandoned Villages. In certain parts of Japan, the effects are dramatic. Entire villages have experienced severe population decline. Schools have closed, shops have disappeared. Train stations serve very few passengers. Some communities now consist mostly of elderly residents. Visitors sometimes describe these places as frozen in time. The buildings remain, the roads remain, the memories remain, but much of the human activity has vanished. These villages are not war zones. They are not disaster areas. They are simply places where people gradually stopped coming. Chapter 7: Why Immigration Has Not Solved the Problem. Many countries facing population decline use immigration to maintain workforce growth. Japan has historically taken a different approach. The country has accepted immigration, but on a much smaller scale compared with some other developed nations. This has helped preserve cultural continuity. However, it has also limited population growth. As the domestic population shrinks, fewer workers are available to replace retiring generations. This creates labor shortages in several industries: healthcare, construction, agriculture, transportation. Chapter 8: The Economic Impact. Population decline affects more than housing. It affects the entire economy. With fewer workers, businesses may struggle to expand. Consumer demand grows more slowly. Government spending on pensions and healthcare increases. Tax revenues face pressure. Many economists view Japan as a preview of challenges that other developed nations may eventually encounter. Countries across Europe and East Asia are watching closely, because Japan may be experiencing tomorrow's problems today. Chapter 9: The Technology Solution. Japan is not ignoring these challenges. The country is investing heavily in automation. Robots assist in factories. Technology helps healthcare providers care for elderly populations. Artificial intelligence is being explored to improve efficiency. In some areas, innovation may help offset labor shortages. Japan hopes technology can compensate for a shrinking workforce. Chapter 10: The Surprising Opportunity. Interestingly, Japan's empty homes have created unexpected opportunities. Some entrepreneurs purchase abandoned properties and renovate them. Others transform old houses into cafes, guest houses, and cultural centers. Remote workers have begun relocating to smaller towns. Tourists increasingly seek authentic rural experiences. Certain communities are finding creative ways to attract new residents. The story is not entirely about decline. It is also about adaptation. Chapter 11: What the World Can Learn. Japan's experience raises important questions. What happens when populations stop growing? Can economies thrive with fewer people? How should societies care for aging citizens? Can technology replace missing workers? These are not only Japanese questions. Many countries will face similar challenges during the coming decades. Conclusion: The empty homes of Japan are more than abandoned buildings. They are signs of a profound demographic transformation. A story about economics, a story about culture, a story about aging, and perhaps a story about the future of humanity itself. As populations change around the world, Japan may offer an early glimpse into what lies ahead. The real question is not why Japan is becoming empty. The real question is whether the rest of the world is heading in the same direction.
Thank you for watching.